You can talk, Chris.
I'm a little nervous.
Oh, okay. I'm not used to this side of you. I'm not used to not to make you even more nervous, but I hear your dad wants to do a little play-by-play. So,
yeah, just a little.
So I'm just going to step aside here and let some father-son action.
Lisa, don't go anywhere. No, don't go too far. No. So it's like we do on our podcast. It's all about against the Clippers, trying to make them beat them over the top. Looks like they're going to stay here. As Lisa talked about, Bucks 8 available players, so that zone will help conserve some energy. All right, Mathurin to Batum. Batum, one dribble sidestep and has a face job for his fellow Frenchman.
In the face.
Nice little sidestep by Batum.
It's crazy to see Batum still out here doing it at such a high level.
All right, Taurean Prince misses the break line three-point shot. Clippers not really looking to run, like to do their thing in the half court. They've got a mismatch inside. John Collins, 6'9", against A.J. Green, and that's nice job by Taurean Prince on the help.
Way to come over for the help side. Got it up. Oh. Thought he was going to dunk on him.
Yeah, and Pete's really good coming off the left foot, coming down the middle. I always say, Chris, he may not have the hops of his...
Back from that, where you trust yourself, trust the jumping, trust the landing. Yeah. It looks like Taurean is getting back to that.
Yeah, I still don't trust it.
Yep. So. You just dunked the other day, dude. You just dunked the other day. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it.
But that was defense. Put 9 other bodies out there. It's a whole other thing. Cormac Ryan, deep corner 3. Nice. Jane going to initiate the offense from out top. Little DHO with GT2. And Taurean Prince hit that T. Hit that T. Hit that T. Can box that up. TP. Fade right corner. Nice find. Good offense. This unit's actually played really, really solid basketball for the first 2.5 minutes of this quarter.
Yeah, this unit has a nice chemistry. Guys are taking the shot when they have it, and then they're looking to share the sugar and create for each other.
Well, and that's a great point. You've got some exceptional shooters out there for the Bucks with this lineup. And this guy here is an exceptional shooter. Only 32% from the three-point line, but you give him anything inside that three-point line, he is danger personified. Benedict Mathurin. High ball screen. Dang. Uzi and Nance. And that's a nice snatchback, as Jim Paschke used to call it. That little dribble move at the elbow, through the legs, step back.
Yeah, he was looking in the corner for the open guy, but decided not to after the defense rotated. That was a good read by Jang.
Chris Dunn is up around 37% this season. I'm still not convinced he is a reliable three-point shooter, so that's not a bad open look to give to Chris Dunn. You got to make him prove he can knock it down.
Absolutely.
GT2, little screen and roll action with Pete Nance. Taurean Prince, good defense by the Clippers. They are smothering everything the Bucks want to do and force Uzi into a tough step back with about 2 seconds left on the shot clock.
Uzi's got a deep bag, man. He can get what he wants when he wants. Good look there.
See what Uzi's got on defense against John Collins. And this is, we talked about, not only a good shooting unit for the Bucks, but pretty solid defensively also. Good rotation. Excellent turnover.
Rotation. Excellent rotation and read.
It's all about multiple efforts. And here's C-Mac Ryan. I mean, you want him to take as many of those as he can find. Not, you're going to find the bottom of the net. Uh-oh. Claw back in the game. The fun guy. Kawhi Leonard, double team. Bucks trying to get the ball out of his hands. They tried to do that in Los Angeles, Chris, and Brook Lopez went off in the third quarter. But not a bad strategy with the way Kawhi Leonard has been playing. 50 straight games of 20-plus points or more.
Sheesh.
My words exactly. My sentiments exactly. Ousmane Dieng against Benedict Mathurin. Now, again, you're settling as opposed to trying to push it into the paint to collapse that defense. The Bucks have settled for long jumpers the last couple of possessions.
And that's part of the balancing act with Dieng, and something he's got to get better at is knowing when to shoot it, when to take, and then when to create for others.
Yeah, but that's a good job by Ousmane. That late double on Kawhi Leonard.
So long. Active hands by the Bucks.
A great collapse of Benedict Mathurin, one of the best in the league. Get to the free throw line and says, hey, man, I shoot 10 free throws a game over the last... Yeah, the way we were. So she broke into a rendition of the way we were in homage to Robert Redford. All right, let's get back to basketball. Ousmane Dieng defended by Kawhi Leonard, who made his chops as a defensive stopper with the San Antonio Spurs. Ask LeBron James about that. AJ misses the fadeaway at the free throw line. I think we're going to see a steady diet of Kawhi ISO, as this team is one of the top isolation teams in the league. Again, trying to get the ball out of that initial ball handler's hands, whether it's Kawhi Leonard or Garland. Darius.
Long in the tooth.
Long in the tooth.
Oh, my God.
Just another way of saying He's old in measurements. So you can't get away with fudging on the height as you could. So instead of 6'7", I'd be 6'7". I'd be like 6'5.5" probably.
3/4 probably.
You know. All right, here come the Bucks. Dunn defending. Brooke, nice job on the show. And, Brooke normally plays drop defense, but right there shows the foot speed. They're doing more of that. Watch that. Look at that. The little blitz on the screen by Brooke Lopez.
Yeah, Clippers super.
He didn't really have a plan when he penetrated. He's got a plan. GT too. He started off hot. Can't find that one. Here comes Jordan Miller. Miller defended by Torian Prince. It's a tough matchup for AJ, Chris. A tough matchup for AJ. He gets to his spot and rises.
Shot by Kawhi.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just what he does. So patient in the paint. Always collected. Whatever he's doing, no matter what the defense is doing against him.
It's tough to double team a guy in the middle of the floor, but as strong and smart as Kawhi Leonard is, it's going to be a tough matchup for AJ Green at 6'4".
That's what he wants you to do.
Look at this guy, Jericho Sims, keeping the possession alive. Another offensive rebound. Great find by Jericho Sims after tracking down the long rebound off the offensive glass.
Love those kickouts for open threes off of offensive rebound. Darius Garland.
Jeez.
Sheesh.
Boy, what a pickup. And initially, he didn't feel good about leaving Cleveland to go to Los Angeles.
Really?
That's what I said.
What?
What's up with you?
What you're feeling right now on the eve of getting the call.
Well, I've gotten the call 3 times before, much to my chagrin. It hadn't worked out in my favor. John DeLeva, like the angel of death, delivered the news. Hopefully he'll be the angel of mercy tomorrow. Change his angel outfit.
Let's hope so. My fingers are crossed, man.
Nice. That's a nice job, Darius Garland. Finding
In the third quarter.
Okay. All right, Chris.
Got all kinds of guests moving around here this afternoon. How was it broadcasting with your son?
It was good. It was good. I had a good time. We worked together before, but he's doing sidelines, some other things, and of course the podcast, the Here District. We have a good time doing that. So I appreciate you guys giving us an opportunity.
Oh yeah. And left wide open.
They really got Brooke blitzing a lot of screens. Everybody thought that he was too slow a foot to be able to do that.
A potential 3-point.
See it right there. As we saw it, you mentioned the Pacer closeout game, 36 or whatever it was, shooting lights out.
And he makes good on the 4-point play. That was today's Jägermeister shot of the day. A little matinee back-to-back here for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Gary Trent Jr., on the road trip, the last 2 games of the road trip, at the Clippers and at Portland, he got on the early bus with the staff. Kawhi Leonard with the mid-range jumper. Now, for those who don't understand our kind of regular rhythm, when we go to shoot-arounds, there's 2 buses, one for the staff members that go early, and one for the players and coaches. Gary Trent Jr., who's got the ball and the shot in the corner, went early both times.